the attempts that were made to game the outcome of the election, the level of intelligence that was put into that was from the 1980s. If this was the 1980s, the same amount of effort that was put into rigging this election would have successfully won 10 elections in the 1980s. But this is not the 1980s. And you see, some of the people who were involved in attempting to rig this process, up to now, I cannot decipher whether it is pure and natural ignorance, whether it is stupidity, or whether it is complete delusion. I honestly cannot decide which of the three explains their behavior best.
I think they should be criminally charged and jailed if found guilty, especially Mr. Mingo, because I saw with my own eyes what he did. And I'm hoping that I will be called as a witness to properly expose him, because what he did harmed a people. An entire nation was harmed because of his selfish actions, but it was also criminal.
What I experienced was total fear. I'm a veteran and I am not afraid. I learned in the military not to have fear. When I went to Guyana, I experienced firsthand being fearful of the police because I was arrested.
I would like to hope that people will look at this 5-month period and their first thing will be, we cannot have this happen again, and this cannot happen in 2025, because it's not good for the country, it's not good for the people.
The Guyana March 2nd, 2020 elections will go down in history as the boldest attempt in modern times to steal an entire election and suppress the will of the people while the entire world watched in real time. In any democracy, there are 3 basic pillars that must prevail. Number 1, protecting the rule of law, or protecting or upholding the Constitution. Number 2, exercising your right to vote. And number 3, your vote must be counted. A considerable Guyanese diaspora live in the United States and Canada and watched in awe the questionable maneuvers and gamesmanship perpetuated by members within the Guyana Elections Commission, GECOM, after the close of polls on March 2nd. This is the Guyana elections timeline in retrospect. Eyewitness accounts. I am Jennifer Jabbar, and this documentary is brought to you by the Guyanese Diaspora News. We spoke with outgoing UK High Commissioner to Guyana, Greg Quinn, American Chamber of Commerce observers Jeannie Prasad and Danraj Singh, and PPPC Assistant Elections Agent Sistarine Singh, who recounted firsthand their experiences over the 5 months between March 2nd to August 2nd, 2020.